Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Wednesday, January 10th. Well, the NASDAQ market here, basically an unchanged type day from Tuesday's action. I do look for follow through to the upside. Normally this could be a transitional type pattern. I think buyers are still here. We need to see Asia session, which is just starting to remain strong. That could put in the low for today's action. In the currencies, let's take a look at what's going on with that. In the euro, the market did continue weaker as the dollar started to strengthen. And so in this market, I still look for downward pressure, but nothing large. An unchanged type day here also would make sense. In the Aussie dollar, we traded below its bearish level. Magnitude change here in that market to give you a feel for that is $2,850 a contract, and I'm looking for a sideways to lower move in that market. In the interest rate markets, 10-year notes, well, it fell out of bed. But I do not look for the same kind of movement for Wednesday. I'm looking for an inside to slightly lower day for that market. And in the gold market, it did trade below its bearish level. The magnitude change here in that market, to give you a feel for what that represents, is $6,100 a contract. As we talked about the silver market, this magnitude of change here is $10,600 a contract. And for both of these markets, I'm looking for sideways to possibly lower moves, but again, nothing too dramatic in either one of those markets. In the crude oil market, buyers came back in with both hands. I like this action. I do look for follow through to the upside. We're seeing some strength right now in Asia. Be careful of a rally with a break at the end, but we'll talk more about that tomorrow. Right now, I do look for follow through. I'm not super bullish on crude oil, but we are seeing some positive movement here. Natural gas, we traded above its bullish level. Magnitude change between the bearish and bullish levels in that market is $100 a contract. And I'm looking for this also to continue its movement to the upside. Soybeans. In soybeans, we're seeing an unchanged type action. This is Asia just starting out. It's the way the software begins reconciling its data, but I'm looking for an inside day. I still think overall it's in a neutral phase, a neutral zone type trade. So I'm not looking for dramatic movements up or down. And that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me. Look forward to being with you again. And as always, take care.